Okay.
Okay, so what we want to be able to do, we want to be able to divide an amount by a given ratio. So it's not going to be hard. I've written that, and you've written that we've discussed the link between ratios and fractions. You've converted from a ratio to a couple of fractions. It's not a problem. All right. Hopefully you are able to find a fraction of an amount. Now, is there anyone that thinks I cannot find a fraction of an amount? So if I said to you, find 4/7 of 35.
Okay.
You want to know how to do that?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me how to do it then, Ben. So 35 divided by 7 times by 4. And the answer is?
20.
Okay. Alright. So you can all do that. So that means you should be able to, sorry, I'll put it back. You should be able to split 35 in the ratio 4 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Genau.
Split 35 in the ratio 4 to 3. Now some people would look at that and go, oh no, 4 and 3, neither of them go into 35. This is going to be hard. But we don't do it like that, do we? Because we know that ratio 4 to 3 means that the 4 is 4/7 and the 3 is 3/7. Okay, so that's what we do. So again, we divide by the 7, and what we say is 35 divided by 7 equals 5, and 5 is 1 part. Okay, it's 1 part. Make sense? So with the ratio, we've got 4 parts to 3. Okay, so that means we have to do 4 times 5, and then it's 3 times 5. But it's the same thing as just working out the 2 fractions, isn't it? And the answer would then be 20 to 50. So that's what you do. That's your ratio. Right? Remembering, like we had the other day, that you've got to get it the right way around. Right?
You have to write this, right?
Yeah. Right, but you don't need to do it as I'm talking, so I'll put it back in a sec. So the next thing I would like to look at, which is pretty much the same thing, if I said to you split 36, so please don't write, just look, read with me. Split 36 in the ratio 1 to 2 to 3. So this time we've got a ratio with 3 sections to it. So it's like there be 36 francs shared between 3 people in the ratio 1 to 2 to 3. Okay. Sushi?
So do we just add the ratio together to get 6?
Okay.
And then
So 1 is what as a fraction?
1 by 6. And
1 6,
2
2 6, 3 6. So in total it should be 6 6. So then we do 36 divided by 6 equals 6. So then the numbers are 6 to 12 to 18.
Yeah, and they all add up to.
And they should all add up to 36, which is that check that you can always do. Okay? Make sense? Yeah, so this one would be 1 lot of 6 because it's 1 part. If 1 part is 6, yeah, then this would be 2 lots of 6 and this would be 3 lots of 6. So 3/6 of 36. Yeah, so find a 6th, multiply it by 3. Simple as that. Okay. Question?
Can we have as many numbers to a ratio as you want? Like
Yeah.
6, 12, 18, 36.
You can, and they can be in different orders. I could do 3 to 1 to 2. You have to write it in the correct order.
What if like the sum of the three ratios, they added up to 5? Then how would you split 36 into that
Well,
ratio?
remember what we've said about ratios. You can have
Yeah.
decimals. It just wouldn't be very nice, would it? That's all. You can do it with decimals. That's not a problem. Okay. You know, an answer is allowed to be a decimal. 3/6 of 35 will be a decimal. So, or as a fraction. So, okay. So I'll let you write your notes. It's all there. Okay. And then you can get on with the next the exercise, which is, I said, proportional division, which is basically that. Okay. Okay, let's go through a couple of answers just to check. So we're on question 1. Says divide £50 in the ratio 2:3. So we look at that. We do 2 plus 3 makes 5. So we've got 2/5 and 3/5. Obviously, you don't have to write all this out. It's my explanation to you.
Oh.
So then we have to find 2/5. Well, we do 50 divided by 5 makes 10. So 2/5 would be 20 and 3/5 would be 30. So there's your ratio. We check 20 plus 30 should add up to 50, and it does. Okay, so I've got. If you lose some of the money and you're working, you obviously have a mistake. Okay, so that's fine. Which one are you struggling with?
C.
So part C. Is there anyone that wants to go to B and C? So we've got. Let's do B very quickly. I won't show you the working. £100 in the ratio 1:4 is again divided by 5. So 1 part is 20, 4 parts is 80. C, we've got £60 in the ratio 11:4. Okay, so that's 15. 11 plus 4 makes 15. So 60 divided by 15 is 4. So 4 times 11 is 44 and 16.
Oh, so it's divide.
Always divide, isn't it? So 1 part is 4. So remember, if it's 15ths, I've got to find 11 15ths and 4 15ths. So you divide by the 15, multiply by, always the same. Okay?
And 4 times.
4 times 4 is 16 and so on. Any questions on that? Yeah?
Which question is in the chapter?
6 and 8. Okay, so don't do 6 and 8. Shall I go through the first one of 2 just to check? Yes, alright then. £60 shared in the ratio 6 to 5 to 1. Well, we do 6 plus 5 plus 1 makes 12. 60 divided by 12 is 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we do 6 times 5, 5 times 5, 1 times 5. Okay, so that makes 30, 25,
and 5.
5. Okay? So, can I ask, guys, which part of the ratio calculation is the bit that you have to get right, otherwise the whole other bit is messed up? Coming. Well, I would say you can't even do the division if you didn't get the previous bit right. Is he?
Adding all the numbers up in the
Yeah. Finding the thing that you divide by. Okay? That's very important actually, because a lot of people make mistakes because they don't add up the numbers right. They don't work out the total number of parts. Right? There is they do get a little bit trickier. Alright? But maybe not for you just yet. Anyway, I'll let you carry on. Worded questions. So don't do questions 6 and 8. So do the rest. Questions 6 and 8, don't do.
I'm done.
Okay? Do the rest. Did you already do them? Oh well.
Oh well. Oh well.